Hi. For A-level geology, there are some additional geological structures that can be set on the map that are a small step on from what we're used to from AS geology. This is an example. If we look at this Google Earth image, we can see that there's a very distinctive circular geological anomaly in this location. We can see from the scale as well that this is an enormous structure. Now this type of structure might initially be interpreted as a pluton. But if we look carefully, we can see there's actually a strong concentric structure within this. And that makes it something a little bit different. This is the Pilanesberg ring dike complex in South Africa. Because the second of these structures that I need to introduce you to is the idea of a ring dike. We have our own example of this on the west coast of Scotland. This is a place called Ardnamurchan. Again, you can see from this sort of oblique satellite aerial photo, this concentric structure creating a series of ridges in this location. If we look at how these form, it's related to the formation of calderas, where we get a collapse of country rock, perhaps down into a magma chamber, and as a result, a series of circular tension cracks that form and create a pathway for magma to be intruded into that country rock. The result of this is this concentric circular pattern of dikes. Up until now, we've perhaps regarded dikes as being long and straight, perhaps occurring in a series of parallel straight lines that we describe as a dike swarm. But these ones are circular. If we go back to Ardnamurchan, this is a Google Earth image of this peninsula on the west coast of Scotland. It's quite a wild, spectacular place. The geology of it, though, is amazing. If we strip back the surface vegetation here and look at the geology beneath, we can see a complex pattern of these circular igneous features. Okay, these concentric dikes forming around that igneous centre there, sort of just in the northern part of this peninsula. Map B has some examples here. As it is, we're fairly lucky in that if we're drawing a cross-section through a ring dike complex, it's actually quite straightforward to deal with. The only thing we need to watch out for is that often the ring dikes will have a dip. They don't tend to be vertical. Anyway, with this map, let's start by identifying some of the main geological features, any fold axes, any faults, unconformities, intrusions, perhaps highlight them, label them up before you start to draw your cross-section. So, as we see the sunset on the Ardnamurchan Lighthouse, have a go at Map B. Once you've come up with a solution, have a look at the answers. See if you can see how you've put together the answers to that particular map problem.